My name is Wildependant cause I'm dependent on the wild. Fascinated by survival, I watched Bear Grylls as a child. Can he start fires with only 2 sticks? And can he drink the pee from a dead camel's dick? I was hiking in Scotland, just living off the land, thinking about RuneScape and my future plans. I love the idea of both either one-man army band. Collect items by yourself without the help of man. Instead of trying to follow sheep and copy what he done, I merged the 2 ideas and Wildy Man begun. The Wildy Man begun. Ooh, yeah. Take us to the intro. Woohoo! We're here, boys. Welcome back. Welcome to my episode number 5, series 3. And it's a strong one. It's a long one. It's a good one. And yep, Pure Clan as usual at the room war, trying to chase me down. They now know my name, so they see my name and they're like, kill him. But thankfully my legs could keep running and I got away from the majority of the Pure Clan. This one guy tried following me, but he ran out of run and he couldn't keep up. So then on the floor, 2 rune loots you see here. One there with full rune on the left, but I went for the right one. Unfortunately, I did pick up a rune battle axe, which is always nice. I then pushed up over to the wilderness resource area and got a TB on this guy who was training on the hellhounds, and he obviously couldn't teleport on the lever since I TB'd him. And then he started saying that he's going to call his clan and that my dreams were going to go. But he was in Lumbridge, so there's not much he could do. So I picked up his coins and there was a nice 50k cash. I then moved on to the wilderness resource area, which is a place where skillers can go and obtain items. They can note them. If they trade a guy called Giles, they trade I think 50 GP per item. I also train skilling here, but I'm going to PK here as well because it's a nice way to get a lot of quick resources for my own account. This guy started running, so I've tried getting the bind in here. And I sort of binded him, but he got through the gate, but it still held. Luckily he didn't go back through the wilderness resource area. He didn't obviously have enough cash, which is 7.5k you need to enter the resource area. Got the kill, and on the floor, nothing major, but you know, a few nice supplies if you like. Coal, iron, and I think iron bars there as well, so that was nice. And same again, some guy here was fishing for dark crabs. Unfortunately, well, I won't ruin it yet, but yeah, I carried on chasing him, got the bind. This guy's actually a regular in my clan chat now, which is kind of normally the case. When they die, I normally say I'm sorry, join my clan chat, and then once they're in my clan chat again, I'll obviously be off them because I don't attack my own subscribers or viewers. And yeah, he died, so I apologised. But on the floor, some nice raw crabs. I can't cook them, and I think I need 90 cooking, so it's a long way away, but you know what, I'll collect them anyway, and yeah, that was nice. I then found a new place to PK, and that was at Mage Bank, and all you have to do is hop round worlds, and eventually you will run into someone. It's quite a used spot. So this guy obviously couldn't get in. I binded him, and he was begging me to stop, but I need to survive on this account, so I'm going to kill anyone I see, unless they're in my clan chat. And there on the floor for some fucking random reason, there was a load of games necklaces, rings of recoil, what else was there, amulet of magics, which are useful for free-to-play warring. Games necklaces I can use to teleport from PKs, because it will teleport me into the wilderness. It won't teleport me out of the wilderness, sorry. So that's nice. I tried getting a TB on this guy, but it splashed and he survived, so congrats, mate. Again, hopping at the Mage Bank, great place, and this guy was walking back with a skull above his head, so I was like, quick, slash a web, got contact so he couldn't log out, got a TB in as well, so he couldn't teleport into the Mage Bank, and now he was struggling. He didn't know what the fuck to do. Got to try getting a bind, or an entangle shall I say. Got the second entangle, went in for the granite maul, wasn't going to waste any chances, got the spec in, he died, started spamming like, and he died. And on the floor was a shitload of nice loot. I mean, nothing spectacular. There was no Abbey whips, there was no blah blah blah. But 11k fire runes. He's obviously been down at lava dragons and PK'd some lava dragon killers. So karma's a bitch. And got some blood runes and some bolts and some dehyde bodies and blah blah blah. Mystic gloves, you never know, one day I may get defense and they'll come in useful. So all in all, nice little PK there. So I went to the lava maze this time and I killed this level 38. Did I kill him? I don't know yet. I shouldn't ruin shit like that. I tried using weaken on him or some shit, but eventually I got the entangle just before he went down that ladder. Got the range hit in, and I was kind of curious about what he was eating with, because it wasn't healing that much. I mean, I was like, what are you eating? But anyway, he died, so he couldn't reply. I've got a black shield H5 and some black flowers, which I later found out are about 80k cash if I was able to trade people, which I'm not. So I was looting this shit up, and look in the background. Oh, someone's running at me. PK'er. That's kind of odd. So I put my immediately got my attack back on and started hitting him. He prayed range, I prayed range, and he told me that he was eating with shrimp. So that's obviously his main pure account. So I whacked on my strength bonuses, went in with a G-Maul, and there you go, 20-23 KO. Good fight, man. I bet he wasn't quite expecting that. But yeah, this guy, I mean, what the fuck was he thinking risking the stuff he was? Lava battle staff there. Let's have a look at the blood runes. 229? 292 blood runes. DDS, glory, nature runes, fucking earth runes, water runes. He had the whole shebang. 2k air runes. I was jizzing my pants, but I was also kind of scared. There you go, Zamorak robe top. Now that's the same as a monk robe top. It just has a +6 magic bonus to it. And my Santa hat, that's probably the biggest thing there. I actually PK'd my Santa hat back, so I was well chuffed with that. 422 rune arrows or so. So all in all, this was an awesome PK, and I don't know what he was thinking taking all of that up there. But yeah, I was happy with that. So then I headed down to Bounty Hunter because the world was really laggy and I couldn't world hop very well, so I decided just to stick in one world. And therefore I'd come to Bounty Hunter, and there's 1 hit, there's 2 hit, there's 3 hit, and the guy is gone, he's dead. And smite off fuck, that's what he said, smite off fuck. So yeah, smite off fuck to you too. And nice bit of loot here, rune full helm. I believe I got a G-Maul as well, rune boots, and rune skimmy, so that was a nice kill. Here's me walking back with the loot that I got previously. And just have a little look at that, that's beautiful. Back at Mage Bank, obviously. So now I was back at Bounty Hunter. My target was called Sibo, and I was kind of a bit low on food. Well, more potions, I don't know, I just felt like I should really be going back to Mage Bank and banking. But anyway, this guy was obviously more overpowered than me. He had a higher range level and all. But I wasn't too fast. I put my smite on, and respect to you, bro, for not like worrying about that. And he went in for the spec and did not kill me. So now it was my turn to spec, and whacked it on, bang bang, 20, was that an 18? Yep. So I didn't get the kill, which is unfortunate. But this fight lasted a while, and respect for like staying. Most people would just teleport after they've done their spec. But there you go, went down to 5 HP, then 4 HP, 1 shark left, really struggling now. Got him down to low HP himself. I was at 24 now. He went in, hit 14. I got him down to like 2 HP, another 14. I was at 11, 22. And now I just had to risk it. I was at 11 HP. I wasn't going to eat. Bang, 25. And I had that smite up. And that means, on the floor, Carl's crossbow. Fucking yes, get in, son. Here's a little replay of it. But yeah, got the K-bow. Boom, on the floor. So I ain't going to fucking let that sit in my bank. You know, it's degraded, so I can't use it. But I need to charge it or repair it in order to be able to use it myself. Of course I'm going to go do that. So once I looted up and walked up north, banked it in Mage Bank, I purposefully died, went to Lumbridge, went to a PvP world, so there's a bit of risk, and I had 200k cash on me, so there's obviously a certain amount of risk that I'm risking. Like it only cost 100k to repair, so I was risking 100k, and obviously repaired it, headed up to Edgeville. And now with my Bounty Hunter reward points, I can actually buy bolt racks. There you go, I traded in 100k from the mysterious emblem that I got, and bought a shitload of bolt racks, as many as I could buy with all my points. That came to a total of 555, so that was awesome. I then went to Fire Giants to complete my range level of 76. I then, of course, wanted to try out my K-bow. So the first guy I ran into once I left the mage bank was a guy who was trying to complete a clue scroll. Now, I'd already used my spec, so I couldn't go in for it then. So I kept on with the K-bow and eventually got the KO. Nice. And he died and said, have some nice lobsters. Now, it wasn't the lobsters I was after, it was his spade. So now I've got a nice little second spade in my bank for whenever I do a clue scroll. Then I went to the wilderness resource area again, and I ran to this guy who was killing hellhounds with a load of god gear on him. So obviously he wasn't risking much right now, but now look in the bottom left of the screen, there's a guy with a DDS there. I thought he was the other guy's account and he was going to try and intervene and, you know, stop me from killing him, but he wasn't. It's just some random guy. So he opened the web and he ran down. But as you saw earlier, I had already got the TB in. I put my D-hide chaps on so I could get a better bind. No, I'm joking, I just fucked up. But my bind splashed. But he couldn't get away anyway because he was TB'd. And the other guy ran, but he was trying to get on the lever, he accidentally clicked on the other guy. And now that means one thing and one thing only. This guy was skulled. So right now I was panicking. I was like, fuck, man. You know, I'm in the position here to smite a fury. So I put my smite back on and started ranging him. And this guy, fair play to him, he was like, well, there's no way out. I may as well just try and fight him back. He couldn't even run to Mage Bank because he was still TB'd for another 4 minutes at least. So he started DDS spec and hoping for the Rambo, but I got the kill. But look in the loot, you can obviously see that he has, you know, like 15, 20 doses of prayer pot left. So he would have to be pretty special to lose his fury right then. But I still got the Armadillo cloak and the Zamorak and Mitre. So that's a fucking lovely bit of loot there. And probably my best loot with a K-bow so far. I then went back down to Chaos Elder Druids, which is a great spot for people trying to do clue scrolls or people training. And yeah, it's no honour, but so is my account, and so's the way my account has got to be run. You know, I'm hunting for survival. I'm not here to be nice to people. So try getting a few entangles, kept splashing, but eventually, third time lucky, got the entangle, ran up, and started attacking this guy. Now he said, "You're a dickhead," pretty much. I should have said "smite or fuck," but I forgot. I just said now, and the guy died, and he dropped another glory, which is a great space holder in my bank. I then went to Green Drags, good little PK spot, and I found a guy killing Green Drags here. Got the TB in, got the entangle in, and started cruising in with my K-bow, which I think I'm max about 21 with, which isn't bad at all considering how fast you hit with a K-bow. So I continued attacking him obviously, and there was a bot there on the right as well. I went in for my G-maul, and now this guy started escaping. So I was a bit pissed off that the guy was trying to get away. I was like, fuck you, right, I'm banning you. Click ban on the bot, got the PK, and on the floor as I say all the time, myth bolts, take it or leave it, not that many, but 150, but red D-hide chaps, golden plated, so that's awesome. That was a nice little PK, snakeskin boots and all the rest there. And then here again, some guy running for his life, and he actually got one hit by the the green drag. And just some more myth bolts here for me to train with. So still based at Green Dragons here, and I logged in, and boom, from the off, some guy was already waiting, and he started attacking me. Now that's always going to happen in the worldie. This isn't an honourable place, so he started DDSing me. I immediately put my Protect from Melee on and started ranging back. There was no real escape. You know, I can't teleport, and I had forgotten my games necklace, which would allow me to teleport away, but just within the wilderness. But I've never been a great Brid, so I always find that I tend to try and predict people too much and sort of panic more. But eventually I started wearing him down, and I didn't realise I was doing so much damage. I got him to low HP then, tried going in for the G-maul, but the freeze was still applied onto my account, so I went back in for the G-maul. This time it worked, and then boom, 27-8 or so, and he tanked it, so I started running. I only had one shot left now, and was just praying that the drags would get involved, and of course they did. So this guy actually gave up in the end, and I ran north and got the log out. But it's not always going to be happy days. I mean, I'm human, same as all of you. I will die, and here's a clip of me dying. So Circa whacked out his Ivan staff, got a barrage, got a DDS spec in, I put my protect from melee on, but he hit through it and I died, lost my Gmaul. So I went up to Mage Bank and did a bit of skilling. I can light fires here. I can't actually light fires in the Mage Bank itself, but I'm cooking my raw tuna, which I obtained from Rogue's Castle. People that steal from the chests there, they drop a lot of noted tuna, so there's 50 cooking for you guys. Then I went back down to Bounty Hunter, and my target here, obviously with my Cabo training range. When I say training range, I got a range level just then. Congratulations, you have advanced a range level. That's 77 range there. My opponent didn't really give a fuck about that. He was like, well, I don't care, crack on. So I wasn't very happy with that. I actually smited him then. His smite dropped, and his own smite dropped. So I whacked on my strength bonuses, bang, Gmaul to the face. Good fight. I've enjoyed it. So I got another Gmaul there, so I wasn't too worried about losing my first ever Gmaul. So yeah, that was nice. And then still back down here at Bounty Hunter, and this guy failed his spec, got me to 11 HP, which is a fair play. It's actually the same guy as I just killed. Didn't even realise that until just now. Carried on ranging him, and obviously the first kill wasn't enough for him to stay away from me. So he came back, and this other guy who doesn't really like me was like, don't die, but I didn't die, so I got the kill. And no doubt this other guy was going to PJ me. A little troll, little flamer. As you always get at Edgefield, you just got to man up and be the better person. He spammed have fun, but I got another Gmaul, and I got the emblem upgrade, and so I said I will have fun. So I ran to a safe zone and logged out. Re-geared back up at Mage Bank, came back down, and there's another target here. Now, I haven't done much bounty hunter PKing on this account, but I really did enjoy this session I had. I think it was Friday night, mainly because I got that new Cabo, so it was awesome, trying it out, seeing what I hit. And I've also always got the Gmaul as a spec. He went in for the Gmaul, I went in for it as well, but luckily my hits paid off more than his, and I got the kill. And another mysterious emblem and the upgrade. So that was happy. Now there is a new update that Jagex did at Bounty Hunter Worlds, and that means 2 people can attack you at once if one of them is your target. And there you saw 2 Debo specs coming in at me. Somehow I managed to tank them both. Double death up here as well. Some guy in Darrick's died. I was like, fuck me, imagine if it's good loot. So I dropped some sharks, and then the loot did appear. There's a Gmaul, a D-skim, but I got rune boots and nothing in that pile. So I looked at the next pile, and there's a white party hat. So I didn't actually get the best loots there, but I got a nice white party hat, which is always a great cosmetic. Then the Rusher came along, and I was like, fucking hate Rushers. I honestly hate Rushers to the bitter bone of my body. So I whacked on my anti-rush skills and got him to like 2 HP and he ring of life. Oh mate, if I killed him I would have been so happy. But yeah, this other guy was like, lol. So I just sighed. And then with my mysterious emblems that I have upgraded and PK'd, I managed to get 300k points from them. So I traded them into the store. And with those I could obviously buy bulk racks, and there's 839. So that's a great way to top up my ammunition, is Bounty Hunter. So back to the Chaos Elemental kills, and there's 38, my 38th kill. Air runes, 500 of them, and then my 39th kill. Each kill takes me about 4 to 10 minutes or so. Second kill, I saw Dragon again, and it was Dragon Dagger, unfortunately. And then the next kill, 75 blood runes, and then a weapon poison ++, which is always nice in case I lose my rune dagger, double poisoned. 42, kill number 42, and another 75 blood runes. So I went back down to Bounty Hunter, and this was a guy I actually killed for the Cabo, so I was like, haha, I killed you. It was on vid, and he was like, okay, you won't smite me for my Fury. He was actually risking Fury right now. So I was like, we'll see about that. So he's an honourable guy, he doesn't leave fights early after he's spec'd, so I respect him for that himself. He'd already used his mage bow spec, whacking out the rune crossbow, doing some nice dirty damage. Went in for the Gmaul, 23-24, good fight, man. And no Fury. Again, no Fury. So annoyingly, well, it's still a nice bit of loot, Black DI chaps, rune crossbow, Dragon bolts, Diamond E bolts for poison, I suppose. Diamond E, sorry, I mean Mithril E bolts. And then me and my subs went to King Black Dragon. And these are just the kills that I've got. We actually killed it about 20 or 30 times. But the kills I got a rune longsword. And on the skill, I got some nice 150 U-logs, which I can actually now fetch, which is awesome. Now, if you don't know, I have a curse of Addy. I always get Addy items from the King Black Dragon. And here you have me getting an Addy kite shield. Ugh, not happy with that. And then, surprise, surprise, I go and get an Addy fucking plate, don't I? I actually got like 3 that night, but I didn't get them all on vid. Hence why I got mad. But anyway, thank you for watching this episode. I really hope you've enjoyed. My clan chat's Wildependant. My forums are wildy.com, and my Twitch is wildy_ironman. So, here's me actually doing a clue scroll. But yeah, thank you for all your support, and hit the like button if you've enjoyed it. And certainly hit the like button to see my sexy ass motherfucking travelling face in Scotland. Hope you've enjoyed. Cheers, guys.